You're watching TSU-TV 98.
Coming up on TSU-TV 98 Live at 5, students hoping to join the nursing program this upcoming year may have to wait for a while. Plus, as the fall semester comes to a close, hear how some students are preparing for final exam week. Stay tuned for those stories and more. Your TSU-TV 98 Live at 5 starts now.
Live from the campus of Tennessee State University in Nashville, this is TSU-TV News 98, Live at 5.
Good evening, and welcome to TSU-TV 98 Live at 5. I'm Leona Dunn. There's a big shakeup in the world of TV news tonight. It seems every day we're hearing about another person accused in a sexual scandal. The latest to be facing these charges is former Today Show anchor Matt Lauer. NBC fired Lauer this morning after allegations from a female staff member. Stay tuned for more details as the story continues to unfold. With the influx of cars on the campus of Tennessee State University, many students cannot find parking. News 98, Carice Clemens has more.
As the fall semester at Tennessee State University comes to a close, many students still see parking as an issue on campus. This year, TSU accepted over 1,500 freshmen into the university, which has created an influx of cars on the campus and created a number of parking issues.
This year, I've seen a big influx of students coming in, but we still have the same problems.
There are many students who say they have nowhere to park when they pull into campus, but TSU Parking released this statement saying there are parking spaces over by the Gentry Center and other parts of campus. It's just going to take people a little longer to get where they're going. With the influx of vehicles on the campus, the amount of ticketing and towing has increased. Due to the lack of parking spaces, TSU faculty member Fenice Miles has been towed for parking on the curb behind the Performing Arts Center.
There is some trouble issues in certain areas, like here at the PAC. In the mornings, if you're not here at least about 8 o'clock, then you have to end up parking maybe 2 buildings over,
Currently, TSU Parking is working on ways to make parking better on campus. For the TSU News Network, I'm Carice Clemens.
If you have any questions about parking issues or tickets, contact the University Parking Office at 615-963-1482. Students interested in TSU's nursing program will have a wait before they can start the program. Admissions for the AASN and BSN programs have been suspended for the fall 2018 class until further notice. News 98's Anira Moffett has more.
Many students that are on the waiting list for the enrollment of TSU nursing program are highly disappointed that they have to potentially transfer to another school in order to pursue their dreams of receiving their BSN. The students are currently enrolled in this program will not be affected by the suspension, but wish that this could have been prevented. This isn't the first time TSU's nursing program has been in a negative spotlight. In the fall of 2016, the Tennessee Board of Nursing suspended the new admissions for TSU nursing program. The nursing program faculty members are confident that they will redeem their credentials sooner than expected.
This is TSU
Admissions
News
for the MSN to RN to BSN programs remain unaffected. All 3 programs continue to be accredited by the ACEN. The semester is almost over, and finals are quickly approaching. Finals are next week, and students are preparing and studying for exams to enter the end of the semester. Each student has different study habits, but in the end, they have to gather all the knowledge and wisdom from the beginning of the semester to now, so they can apply it to the next week's final exams.
During finals week, I really try to isolate myself away from any distractions that there is, go in the room, listen to a little music, really review what the professor has gone over the whole semester so that I can ensure that I make a good grade.
Students have been working hard all semester to increase their grade point average, and students that are graduating early are getting their last-minute assignments in. Beginning Sunday through Tuesday, December 5th, the library will be open 24 hours, allowing access to the first and second floors. Students are advised to take advantage of this extension and to use this time to prepare for final exams. TSU security will be on duty, so be sure to bring your TSU ID. Regular hours will resume Wednesday, December 6th at 7:30 a.m. Coming up, hear how the Air Force is rewarding one of our own ROTC cadets. We'll have the details just ahead. And later, a TSU alum returned to the campus to showcase his talents in the ring. Meet Omari Boyd later in sports.
This is TSU-TV News 98, live at 5.
Tennessee State University's ROTC Air Force program awards a scholarship to one hardworking student. News 98, Taj Miles has the story.
For a sophomore, Caitlin Thompson is extremely involved on campus and has accomplished a lot within these 2 years. She is a work-study student in the Wellness Center, president of PEP Club, the court clerk for TSU Student Court, a member of Lila's, as well as a cadet in the United States Air Force. While juggling all of these activities, she maintains a 4.0 and has officially been awarded a scholarship from the Air Force.
2 scholarship, which Cadet Thompson actually received, is up to $18,000 a year tuition, most fees, books, and a student stipend.
I am absolutely honored and proud of myself that I made this accomplishment because ever since freshman year, I did ROTC and that was my goal.
Lieutenant Colonel Presley says that if Thompson completes her training, she will then have 2 more years and then she will be commissioned as second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force. For TSU-TV, I'm Taj Miles.
Thompson's dream is to be a military lawyer or a judge advocate general. Registration is now open for the spring 2018 semester. Students should be sure to seek out their advisor before registering for classes for the spring. If you have any issues with registration, be sure to contact the registrar's office. But before moving on to the spring semester, make sure you complete the student evaluation for this current semester. From now through Friday, students are encouraged to log onto Banner account, look for My Course Evaluations, and leave their opinions about the course. Your comments are vital to course development and curriculum changes, so be sure and get it done before Friday. Tennessee State University brings in the holidays with the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. The Christmas tree lighting celebration included selections from the band, the choir, and the official lighting of the campus Christmas tree. The crowd also enjoyed special Christmas-themed performances from different student organizations. Many organizations donated gifts to foster families and other families in need. So, it's been kind of chilly outside.
Won't you say?
Yeah.
It's been really chilly. These mixed winds has been, having everybody confused. One day in Nashville it's hot, next day it's cold.
We don't know what to wear.
We don't know what to wear. Next week's supposed to be some showers and shower storms coming up. But the weather has a lot of showers going on tonight, from 20 to 40% chance. On Thursday, we can see some more rains coming on in the evening as well. There's going to be a colder weekend happening as well going on to that. But on Wednesday, we see that it's mostly sunny with highs in the upper 60s, with the winds are ranging from 5 to 10 miles per hour. At nighttime, it's going to be partly cloudy in the evening with a high of 62, but the winds are still shaking. There's going to be a mixture of 5 to 10 mixed miles per hour going on as well. On Thursday, there's going to be also a 40% chance of rain in the upper 60s. So watch out for that rain and make sure you have your umbrella intact too. The 7-day forecast goes as follows. On Wednesday, it's going to be in the highs of 66 and a low of 52. On Thursday, there's going to be some mixed winds and rain. And keep your umbrellas, of course, and there's going to be a low of 40 in the evening. On Friday, it's going to be partly sunny in the morning, and there's going to be a low of 38. On Saturday, we can see that's going to be partly cloudy in the afternoon, but mostly sunny and a high of 61 and a low of 40 in the evening. On Sunday, we can expect it to be a high of 64 and a low of 51. On Monday, that's going to be partly sunny with a 63 rate and a low of 51 in the evening. And on Tuesday, we can expect it to be a lot of showers, around 40-50%, and also some snow. So make sure you have your raincoats in check and snow coats in check as well. And that is your 7-day weekly forecast goes as follows.
Oh, well, it looks like I need to go ahead and get a jacket.
Yes,
Start
get a jacket, get a
sweaters.
coat. Make sure you throw on them jackets and sweaters. It's going to get kind of cold around next week, so, and showers.
All right. Coming up next in Tiger Talk, we will talk with members of the TSU forensics team as they gear up for the spring competition season. And later in sports, a former TSU alum has made a name for himself in the world of kickboxing. Meet Omari Boyd later in sports. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We're conducting research in plant nutrition management to feed the future in a sustainable way.
Tennessee State University and the College of Business have given me an abundance of opportunities to travel the world and enhance myself as a business professional.
At Tennessee State University, we learn to transform the world with technology.
Providing health care for the community.
At Tennessee State University, excellence is becoming a great musician.
Excellence is our habit at Tennessee State University.
Welcome back, TSU. They're an award-winning group here on campus that's getting ready to compete on the national stage. Today in Tiger Talk, we're meeting some of TSU's successful forensics team. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. We're glad to be here.
We are. Absolutely, absolutely. So tell us about what exactly the forensics team does.
Well, on the forensics team, we're obviously a group of debaters. We travel around the country, going from tournament to tournament. Speech and debates consist of two events, which include interp events and debate events. Debate is, usually as an argument or something in that nature, while as an interp, things get interesting. We get a piece of literature, poetry, different news articles, created into a piece and then form an argument out of that, almost as we're acting.
It's like watching a mini movie almost.
Exactly.
Okay, so Jasmine, I know you were a part of a speech and debate team prior to TSU. Tell us how you ended up here.
Okay, so I did speech and debate for 4 years all throughout high school, from freshman to senior. And I was actually not coming to college to do speech and debate. I was coming to college to do sports. And I heard about TSU. I heard that Coach Allen was actually starting up a team at TSU trying to bring back the life to TSU's debate team. And I figured, why not join something that's rebuilding and get it together? So that's how I ended up here.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us some of the events that you all have coming up here at TSU.
Well, we have two major events coming up that will be hosted here, which is PICAPS, which is the National Speech and Debate Tournament. And then we'll also have the state tournament for Tennessee being hosted here. But more recently, we'll be traveling to New York at the end of this week for a tournament. And then next year, we have a few national tournaments that we're going to, and also the HBCU National Tournament that will be hosted in Marshall, Texas by Wiley.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting.
And I heard that you all need some judges. How can people get into that? Or
with our judges, it would probably be best if you came around our practice time and actually talked to our coach, Professor Sean Allen. He should be able to give you all the information that you need with that. We'll be in
Crouch.
There
Monday,
we go.
Wednesday,
Monday
6
to
to
Wednesday,
8.
6 to 8. And I'm sure y'all hear us, so it's not hard to find us.
All right. And so how have you all done so far this year?
Okay, so far we actually our most recent tournament was in Florida. It was in Pensacola, Florida, and we won, which was definitely record. It was a new record for TSU's debate team. We were entered into the oratorical contest. We got first in the lower class and the upperclassmen. We also got fourth in the upperclassmen and third in the lowerclassmen. Y'all's very own Tomale Williams got first in the upperclassmen. I got first in the freshman one. So we did very well. Going to New York, we're planning on taking another first place.
All right. And so what are the prizes for these competitions? What do you all get when you win?
Trophies, really nice trophies. And, hopefully, we get grants and things like that from other organizations that, see us and think that we're doing well.
So you all are pretty well decorated. Well, thank you so much for joining us for Tiger Talk.
Being here.
Good. And be sure to tune in next semester for more in-depth interviews on what's happening around campus. Coming up next in sports, the men's and women's track team are gearing up for the start of indoor track season. And later, see what's happening in the entertainment world. Don't go away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the man with the plan, the host who does the most. My name is Prudenico Logan, and we got a lot of big things going on in TSU sports. TSU alum Amari Board returned to the TSU campus to showcase his world-class kickboxing skills. News 98's Chloe Williams has the story.
A world-class fighter representing Team USA in the World Championship. And also TSU alumni, Omari Boyd, revisits his hometown to showcase his internationally known boxing skills.
With me being, I guess, the only medalist to medal in the World Games, the president let me kind of pick and choose where we're going to have the location of one of many kickboxing events for Waco, and it would only be right to start it out here, in Nashville, Tennessee, my hometown.
Amari Boyd and the World Association of Kickboxing Organizations presented a fight between the national K1 teams of USA and Canada. The crowd anxiously waited to see Boyd fight, and he didn't disappoint. In only a few seconds after the first round, Boyd knocked out his opponent, and when he didn't get up, the crowd knew that Boyd had defeated his opponent without a hitch.
He KO'd him. He KO'd the undefeated Canadian in the first minute and 10 seconds.
Boyd was the first kickboxer in history to receive a medal in the World Games in Poland. But before his international stardom, he trained here at TSU Wellness Center. For the TSU News Networks, I'm Chloe Brooke Williams.
Boyd, who became the first American kickboxer in history to receive a medal at the World Games in Poland in 2017, says he got his start as a competitive kickboxer at TSU. The Tennessee State University men's and women's track and field team will be competing Saturday in the season opener at Vanderbilt University's indoor track and field facility. The Flying Tigers and the Tiger Bells have been preparing for this meet for months, working extremely hard on and off the track. With the help of head coach Chandra Cheeseborough and the coaching staff, the athletes are ready for the indoor season. The team says they are ready and confident and looking forward to a great season full of accomplishments. The Titans rallied from a 10-point deficit to pull out a critical 20-16 win over the Colts on Sunday. It gave the Titans their first serious sweep over the Colts since 2002 and their first win ever in Lucas Oil Stadium. More importantly, it improved the team's record to 7-4. The Titans are once again tied for the first atop the AFC South with the Jaguars. Tennessee got his first season sweep since 2002 and his first win since the Colts Stadium opened in 2008. And now they have their best 11-game record since going 10-1 in 2008. A share of the AFC South lead with Jacksonville and the current tiebreaker courtesy of a 37-16 road win over the Jaguars in Week 2. It's about time the Titans have finally started playing up to that potential.
Yes, I keep hearing them every year. The fans say they're going to win, and we're like, But this year?
It's real exciting. You know, aside from the Panthers, there's not a lot of big-time sports in Nashville.
Oh, that's true. Up next, the university music program has some great concerts to finish out the semester. Find out where you can hear them perform. Coming up. If you are looking for a little holiday jazz, the Jazz Collegians will be in concert tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. in the Cox Lewis Theater. Check out your fellow students performing. Admission is free and open to the public. The Wind Ensemble will be performing tomorrow night in the Cox Lewis Theater at 7. This event is also free and open to the public. Tune in next semester for more entertainment news from around campus and around the world. That's all we have for this edition of TSU-TV News 98, live at 5. Join us Wednesday for next year for the holidays. Good night and happy holidays.